Well, this is year 9 for us. In 8 years, this little bike ride's raised over $150,000 for children, which is really great. We started with the idea back in 2017. A couple of guys I know that ride bikes, and we do about the Santa cycle that they do in Milwaukee, Big Santa Rampage they call it. So we wanted to bring it here and bring it for Children's. Children's wanted to expand their footprint in Northeast Wisconsin. That has certainly happened here over the last 5-6 years with their clinic in Appleton, the new clinic adolescent children's center over in Ashwaubenon that they partnered with Amplify Health by Bellin. They've opened the first ever walk-in mental health clinic in this part of the state in Green Bay. That opened in September. There are just 3 of them in the state. So I'm a patient dad. My daughter went through Children's when she was much younger. She's fine now. We're blessed. But it's always been a cause that's been really near and dear to me. And so we wanted to just do something this time of year to, you don't want to forget about your kids at Christmas, right? Christmas is supposed to be great for kids, so we're just trying to help out any way we can. Yeah, Mother Nature apparently hates children. I don't know why, but yeah, we've had to adjust. So we're going to do a much shorter ride because of the temperatures. We're going to just we're going to call it the Lambeau Loop. We're just going to go up right around Lambeau and come on back. And we raise most of our money through the drawing tickets for the fat bikes. We do 3, and so we've really promoted over the last few days, watching the weather. Just buy the tickets. Like, we get it. Riding is only going to be for the die-hardiest of diehards, and so we're hoping that that message has gotten out, and we'll raise money that way, and you don't have to be present to win, so we'll see what happens. Well, I have several sponsors, but the bike shops we work with are Broken Spoke, Pete's Garage, and Stadium Bike. And then we have a bevy of sponsors, which allows us to purchase the bikes with the help of the bike shops and then offer them up for those drawing tickets. So we have a ton of sponsors. Oh my gosh. Albert and Shirley Schmidt, presenting sponsors, Nicolet Bank, Nature's Way, the Devereaux Family Foundation, Festival, BW Converting, Gusman Subaru. I hope I haven't left anybody out. WBAY is a sponsor. Obviously, Badger State Brewing helps us out. So it's a big effort to put this on, and it's really great because it allows us every registration, every water bottle we sell, every hat we sell, every drawing, everything goes directly to Children's. So we can handle all our own costs, and then just everything goes to Children's, which is great. I know quite a bit, actually. It is state of the art. It's amazing. I mean, they have sensory rooms there. It is just specifically tailored to children and their needs. And it's hard to explain that to people if they haven't ever gone through it before. But I always tell the story when my daughter was going through it. She has a younger sister, so I always tell them that they don't just treat the patient. Children's understands how to treat the family, and that's really about their mission to come and expand their services around the state, because it is a lot for a family to have to always go to Milwaukee, right? Their main campus is in Milwaukee. But if you're up in Green Bay or heck up close to the UP, wherever, that's a lot. And when you have other children in the family, everybody's involved in that treatment. They may not be receiving it, but everybody's involved. It disrupts everybody's life. And so if they can make you just drive down to Appleton at the clinic or here in Green Bay now in the clinic, that's a game changer for families. It doesn't disrupt life for everybody. And that's really their mission, is to bring the care where it's needed. And they've really followed through on that. And so that's why we believe it's something we should support. Makes a huge difference. When my daughter went there and had to have surgery, they have different rooms set up, and that it's called the no poke zone. At least that's what I remember. It was 20 years ago, but basically what it is it's a safe space for the kids who are patients, who are constantly being blood tests and needles and this test and that test and poked and prodded and all this stuff because it's necessary, we get it, but sometimes they need a break. And while they may think they're getting a break in their room, all of a sudden somebody comes in, right? So there are areas where they know that when they're in there, I get a break. And it's little things like that. But my daughter had a really hard time going under anesthesia because she was terrified when we were at a regular hospital. And it smells horrible, right? Like, and it's terrifying. Children, they flavor the gas. So it's like, you want chocolate? You want this? Like, it's just tiny little things. And then, you know, I've talked to families for years doing this, and you know, sometimes they have to go somewhere for an emergency treatment. They don't have the right size needles or catheters or inserts or, you know, whatever it is. So it makes a big difference. It really does. It's this, little things can go a long way when you're dealing with something that is just so life-altering.